want to know how to become a millionaire? You want to know how to make $1 million in profit in your pocket after tax? Well, you can do two things. One, you can read this book for $19.99, or you can watch this video. $2,739 a day is what you have to make in your pocket to make $1 million net revenue in a year. And so here are my 5 steps on how to do that, because the first million is the hardest. Step 1, ideate. What is the thing that's going to generate the revenue?
When I say identify the idea that creates the revenue, being a salesperson, you don't have to create the inventory. I know everyone wants to create. You want to be there sewing, sweating, and you created this. Fuck that.
Maybe you have your real estate license and you're going to sell real estate. Boom. Step 1, done. You just figured it out. For you, your idea is you're going to sell homes and you're going to sell them better than anybody else. Now listen, you don't have to reinvent the wheel.
You don't need to do that. I am running around the entirety of New York City today. We've got like 7 listing pitches. We've got 4 showings. I've got 5 different videos that we're making.
Good job. That was badass.
Every 15 minutes, boom, 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 boom. And I'm going from this piece of inventory to that piece of inventory to that piece of inventory. And other people have paid for it. But the movement of that inventory creates a big, that is revenue. That, after expenses, creates profit. I do this enough, you can make a lot. Right? That's how you grow. You sell enough of these, then you're making 10, 20, 30, 40, $50 million a year in revenue. And I don't have to create any of the inventory.
Jeff Bezos didn't invent books. He didn't say, oh, hey, here's a way for people to buy books. No, he executed the right way. Now it looks like he changed the world. Elon Musk wasn't the first person to say, hey, maybe cars should not run on gas. Maybe there's a different way. Electric car. No, but he executed the right way. And a lot of other pieces had to fall into play. Don't stress out. You don't need to go reinvent the wheel and create some massive thing that's going to change the world. And you need to raise this money. And you got it. Oh my God. Calm down. So what are you so passionate about you're going to wake up every day and do the work for? I didn't invent real estate. I didn't invent how to sell real estate. I wasn't the first person with a camera in an apartment or in a house. No. But I went really, 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 really hard. I kept blinders on, didn't look either side, and I learned the power of leverage, which we're going to get to. And so that's step 1. Identify the revenue. What is the idea that's going to generate those initial dollars? Step 2, execute and do. Now you have the idea. Now you know how you're going to generate the actual revenue. You know something that could sell. Now you actually have to figure out, 1, how to sell it, and actually go out there and do the work. Get dirty. Get messy, make mistakes, fail the right way, but actually execute and do the work. You cannot have analysis paralysis and make real money. You need to make quick decisions. For example, right now, I have to go figure out how I'm going to launch and sell a building. We're like at that final moment where I'm saying, okay, how am I gonna get this to market? Now, it's a $300 million building. I'm gonna go and take care of that and figure out that idea because I need to be the one to execute and do the work. So I'm outside a new construction building that we're doing now in Brooklyn. It's on the water. It's insane. 171 units. Total sellout is just under $300 million under construction. Now I got to go figure out how I'm going to reveal the project and launch the project to the world so that we can actively start selling, so that I can break every record in Brooklyn. And it's got to be done the right way. No one else can do it. I'm going to do it, execute and do.
What's up, man? Good to see you.
You already got the helmet. I need a helmet. How else would I put it on my head? Like every building in Midtown Manhattan, all the way downtown, and then you've got all of Williamsburg, Dumbo, and downtown Brooklyn sees this project coming up, and no one knows what it is until right now. So the reveal, why don't we forget the land and let's just do a boat? We have fun, we get them on the boat, captive audience, we bring them over here, and we show the project off, and we do it like right as the sunset's going down, and then we light up the shit out of the building and we do a light show.
Not the craziest nor the worst idea I've ever heard.
Oh, thanks.
From you.
That's what I appreciate,
Yeah.
right? Not the worst idea. That basically means greatest idea ever. All right, so we gotta go find a boat. Step 3, workflow optimization. Workflow, how you get through your day, how you execute, how you take that idea all the way to the finish line is key. That's where you start to really scale. That's where you start to sell. That's where you start to actually make money. I actually just made a whole course out of this. It's our Business in a Box course, how to scale your business for growth. We talk about a lot of things in there. For example, super small little tidbit, right, is eat the frog. If you have to eat a frog during your day, you don't want to procrastinate and wait all day because you're just going to drive yourself crazy and lose all productivity during the entire day because you'll be like, oh my God, at 5 o'clock, I haven't done it yet. I'm going to do it at 6, 8 o'clock, I have to eat this frog. Get it done. First thing, out of the day. Have discipline over your day to eat that frog. Do the most difficult thing you have in your day done first thing in the morning. That should be part of your workflow. What's the toughest phone call you have to make to start generating real revenue? And remember, you're not making $1 million tomorrow, right? Let's think about the next 12 months. You want to optimize your workflow, optimize your calendar, and the way you think about money as part of your time management. So $1 million over 365 days is just over $2,700 a day. So you don't have to make $1 million tomorrow, you have to make $2,700 tomorrow. That's a timeline and time-bound way to think about making money. That way you're not going to be as stressed and you can start breaking things down into that $2,739 number. For example, when I was renting real estate, I said, okay, I have to rent a $5,000 a month apartment every day to make $1 million because that $5,000 is going to be a 1-month commission check. I'm a brand new salesperson. I'm going to split that 50-50 with my brokerage. That's $2,500, give or take. If I do a few more apartments, a few less apartments, it'll average out. So what number do you have to move every day where after expenses and after taxes and after any splits, fees, agreements, partnership splits, etc., you make that $1 million or you make that $2,739 every single day. That's the math you need to figure out as part of that workflow optimization. Step 4, you can't do it all by yourself. You have to leverage yourself through others. One of the best pieces of advice I could ever give you. You are the sum of your team. Every successful person on the planet, they didn't get there completely by themselves. They might look like a solopreneur or a solo founder, just like me. Sir, I named the company after myself. Sirhan, period. I have 70 employees now, 200 agents underneath me. You need to leverage your skills and your abilities through others while helping them grow. I have 1,000 minutes a day to be productive. If you haven't seen my video on my other channel about the 1,000-minute rule, go check it out right now. It's gold, but I have more than that. I don't just have 1,000 minutes. I have 70 people here. I have 70,000 minutes a day, plus my own, to be productive. You know how much time that is? You know how many days worth of work we get done in one day because I've leveraged through other people? It's another way for you to think about how you expand your mindset because you're doing it through others who have like-minded goals. And guess what their goals are? 1, build. 2, make money just like you. Step 5, you're in build mode right now. Don't take money off the table. Use it and reinvest it back into itself.
Right now we're in the truck with Zach. Zach, sales champ over here. We had a killer keynote last night. Hello, this mic work. This one? And now we're doing a mastermind in Dallas, which is awesome because there's so many course members and we have 12,000 agents now in 110 countries and it's hard for them to all get to New York. We do a lot of stuff in New York. So 18 people coming together in a $4 or $5 million house. It'll be sick and we'll have dinner and talk about scale.
Thank you for joining myself, Isha, and Nancy here. We're gonna have an awesome night tonight. And tonight's all about planning for scale and growth, right? That is the goal. We've all somehow come up from the bottom, right? But the main theme for tonight is thinking about not just Q4, but 2023 and beyond, and really where we get to in 2030 for scale and for growth. Like, what does building a team look like in the future? Make money work for the money. Especially in a time like this where we have rampant inflation, where dollars sitting there don't actually do anything. Your money, if it sits in the bank, is losing money. That's what inflation means. If you have $100 in the bank right now, due to current inflation levels, are worth about $91. Crazy. And you didn't invest it, you didn't use it, okay? Reinvest dollars back into your business to get to that projected revenue number that much faster. And those are my 5 steps, or my 5 principles. And most importantly, just understand, you can make $1 million. It is 1,000% possible for you. And I'm talking to you right now. It is possible, it is realistic, and you can do it in today's day and age. All you need is to follow what I just said, do the work, and use your phone. Everything is possible with the power of your phone today. It's amazing what you can do out there. It's wild. So follow the 5 steps, stick to time-bound goals, and go and fucking crush it. And make sure you like and you subscribe to this new channel.